Hello and welcome to the Bowls New South Wales 2025 Rookies Pairs State Finals here at Raymond Terrace. You're just seeing the players complete their trial end. We're going to have what we hope is going to be a fun game for you here between Brad Stanford and Mark Henningsen from Figtree Sports against John Buckton and Carolyn Wickham from Lowlands. Now, both these competitors are going to need some luck to get out of the section. Well, we know that the Figtree guys cannot get through, but Carolyn Wickham and John Buckton with a win here may well progress to the finals if the Padstow side in Section 2 get knocked off. It's a pleasure to be with you here wherever you're watching around Australia and around the world. Nick Hind is my name, and it's a pleasure to welcome two of the rising young stars of the sport and a couple of pretty experienced campaigners here at the Rookies. From Austral, Josh Ingram. Good afternoon to you, mate.
Hey, Nick. How you going, mate? Pleasure to be on.
Thank you. And it's great to be here. Great to have your company. And alongside him, Jordan Mullaney. Geordie.
Yeah. How you going? Thanks for having us.
Well, great to have you here. As I mentioned, a couple of very experienced campaigners. Josh, tell us about your history with this event. Last year's singles champion.
Yeah, that was obviously an honour to win the Rookies in your first year, and unfortunately had to knock out my best mate in the quarters. So, but we had a good game there, and then
he had to bring that up again, didn't he?
Yes.
And then obviously, hopefully, get it all the way through, which I was lucky enough to do. We had a good final against Stu Howell from Albion Park, and yeah, it was awesome.
Been a bit of a launching pad for both of you guys in terms of your bowls career, giving you a bit of prominence in and visibility, I suppose, nationally. Having risen quickly through the grades. Jordan, you've moved up quickly as well from grade 5 or 6 then, and grade 1 now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's been really good, and an event like this helps big time. Gives you that bit of experience playing at the state level and playing for a title and stuff. So, it's really good.
No, it's good to see, and good to see so many great people out there. The representatives from Figtree Sports are looking very sharp. They've done their hair for us beautifully, and are looking to give a good account of themselves. Both these blokes are in for the singles later on this week, so a huge achievement to not only to get through in the pairs, but then also to get through in the singles. Particularly getting out of the Illawarra region. We know there's lots of great players down there and some pretty strong clubs. So just a couple of bowls to come here and we'll be getting underway. Don't forget, all the games are being live scored, viewers, so you can head to the Bowls Link results portal or download the Bowls Link app. Click on the Rookie Pair State Finals, and if you click on live, you'll be able to follow along with all the games as they are being played. See how your mates are going, see how your club's going, see how your region's going. And we'll see how things go here for Buckton and Carolyn Wickham. The opportunity to progress. And now for you boys, you've had not the best draw, I must say. You've run into some pretty good opposition. Tell us about that first game that you played against the fellas from Bronte.
Oh, the guys from Bronte, they probably jumped us, unfortunately. So I think after 4 ends, it was 6-0. We were all casual on that, and then, the skip started playing some howlers. So we unfortunately lost that 11-7 in the end, and obviously the section's out of our control now. We're just going to try and win our last game, and if we can jump them, we can jump them. But unfortunately, I thought our second game we played very good as well. And the other team came back on us. We had a decent lead there. So, definitely a tough section. But credit to the Bronte boys. They played the hardboard boys, and they looked like had a bloody good match as well. So,
yeah, so lots of good players in your section. We've seen the Jack on the very first end on TV. John Buckton's gone and fired that into the pit. So, Brad Stanford is going to have a go. And we see a clear tactic here from Figtree Sports straight away. Skipper Mark Henningsen has trotted right up the rink and has requested a short length. And it's going to be John Buckton from Lowlands, who's going to get us underway here. He has got a very bright set of bowls. There's some very flash sets here. You know, a lot of newish players, and they've gone and got access to some of the best and brightest colours you can see in the sport. Both of yours have been prominent. The Parramatta bowls.
Yeah.
I think you've probably been bagged more than anybody else, but we'll see a Roosters set in this game. So
Very handy start there behind the jack. Grass is pretty good there.
So do let us know where you're watching around Australia or around the world. We're here at Raymond Terrace for the Bowls New South Wales Rookie Pairs State Finals for 2025. Nick Hind, Jordan Mullaney and Josh Ingram are with you, and it's a good start here from Brad. Sneaking up onto the jack. Now this TV rink, boys, have you had a roll on it? Is there anything that you can tell our viewers about how the rink plays?
Well, Josh is probably... I haven't had a roll-up, but Josh has had a couple of good results on it last year, so he's probably the better one to ask.
I think Jordan's lying there. He had his first game on that rink and on last year in the singles. But I believed last year, I don't know if it's so much the same because we played on rink 1 on this green. There is a downhill, uphill kind of factor here. So you normally try play short down the hill and then long going up the hill as the advantage. But both hands seem to be pretty true looking at these bowls coming down.
Yeah, I haven't heard too many complaints about the service, even from teams that have been beaten. They're just stoked to be here. You see that one gets back nicely to a good home for Brad Stanford. John Buckton looking to persevere here. A couple of rolls through his own, or can sneak past. It's going to be in the eye, you feel, for Figtree Sports, for Brad.
He's definitely asked to skip if he wants to change hands, so that's the achieve there, especially with 2 on the centre line.
So for those who are wondering, Andrew Lynn's gone and indulged himself in the buffet. So he's going to take this session off to kick back. He'll be back with you before too long. Now, if he sneaks under this here, Brad, well, we did say it's probably in the eye, but that little edge hasn't hurt him.
Oh, perfect weight. Perfect weight. And he said he skipped very well here. 2 on, 1 behind.
Yeah, well set up early for Figtree. But early doors. Andrew Lynn mustn't have had enough at lunchtime. He's back into the lolly bucket. Our guests are entitled to scoop into that. He's only got a couple of kilos of snakes and party mix.
Yeah, there won't be a couple of kilos left in a minute.
So let's have a look here. Carolyn Wickham from Lowlands in Newcastle. They're a great club to go to, Lowlands, if you're looking to have just a good social outing. And just a little bit too high, perhaps.
Pretty fair cider on the first bowl.
Well, good weight to get a result. If you can get any contact at the front there, you feel that red bowl can just run up onto the jack. Mark Henningsen now. He tells me he played a bit of cricket, did a little bit of bodybuilding as well. But bowls has taken over his life. And it's great to see so many of these rookies who are coming into our sport from other sports. We know, well, Jordan, we know you're still a fair golfer. What's your handicap these days?
Oh, I don't really have one, but
you'd be single digits, wouldn't you? Surely.
Yeah, it'd be around the scratch mark.
I think that's generous.
Yeah, so we're both ex-golf pros. Well, I shouldn't say ex, we're probably still golf pros.
I might not play one.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. But yeah, no, it's good, and it definitely helped us sort of pick up bowls a bit quicker as well, I think.
Yeah, one of the great things that you do see with
Big
the
chance
athletes
here.
pick it up.
Chance here. Little slide.
Finished in a good home. Covering the red bowl off Carolyn Wickham. Just being asked to draw it again. So we'll see what she's going to do here. The last one was a little bit firm. It ran all the way through to the ditch, I think.
It's a bit more attacking here. It's got a lot of chances.
Oh, great shot.
Wow.
Yep.
Got a good result there. Going to be close for shot. One down is the call from John Buckton, but certainly improves the head. What are you looking to play here, Geordie? Just get down and spring the red through a couple of rolls?
Yeah, potentially, yeah. It just depends how they're feeling first end. They might be happy with just the one and just try and draw another. I'd probably just try and draw another in the first end. But yeah, definitely if it is an option to do that. You can probably make 4 if you get it right.
Yeah, so an early decision here. What weight do you play? It's a pretty similar line. And on that track, I favour he's looking to play the shot I called.
Yeah, you had the line for it, but doesn't have the weight by the looks of it.
So one shot it's going to be to Figtree.
And you said these two gentlemen made the singles.
Correct, yes.
Wow, that's a very good accomplishment. Obviously not versing each other in the same pool, obviously, but to get all the way through to be in the singles and the pairs is a bloody good effort.
Yeah, it's a huge campaign, and particularly with the weather that we had, I don't know how your section was for the rookies, but there was a lot of sections that had rain issues when we were playing at regional level. But we've all made it here, and we're under the beautiful roof here at Raymond Terrace.
So it looks like they're going to play about the similar length. So I would say, suggesting how it plays, it should be a second slower or 2 seconds slower. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's short here, first bowl.
That's a big call.
Yeah. And it doesn't look to be short.
Oh, he's right onto it. He's called it.
Perfect line.
So we've got the rolling scoreboard coming through. All our players, of course, live scoring. So a little bit different, but something that helps bring all our viewers the results immediately, cuts down a lot of that volunteer workload in creating scorecards, entering results, and it just means we can get through the day much more quickly. How have you fellas found it, Josh? I know you've been up the business end, and it's not so natural for all of our competitors.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. No pen, no pencil, quick button, we're straight onto it. So, yeah, normally I'm probably scoring in the 4s because I'm playing second, so I'm used to the scoring. But no, I think it's a great initiative, and I know people back at home in Austria will be watching the live scoring. They always cheer us on. So that's a beautiful bowl there.
Yes, it just helps get everything through to you much quicker. As we see, well, John's got a nice track
Big
there.
prize.
He just hasn't run the trip. Wow. Fine effort.
Got a nice shot here, the Figtree gentleman. Just a bit positive on the forehand. Rolls a couple up. Finish behind. And he's on a very, very good line here.
Yeah, he's played a bomb.
That is awesome.
Yeah, not much wrong with that. It's as good as you might see this weekend. Still here though for John. He can play the backhand with confidence, get a turn out of his own at the front, get down to the shot bowl. He had a nice track for it on the last effort. Well, he's not made it any easy to get to though. That's the unfortunate thing. Carmen's telling us Mark and Brad practice almost every day at Figtree. And it's a big thing for new bowlers, you know, get that refinement in your delivery, get that confidence to play the shots that you don't play every day. Get out there and practice it, play the hard shot when you're rolling up.
Yeah, definitely. A Figtree's a great establishment down there. I'm pretty sure they have 3.5 greens down there. So
Mark, well, he's lobbed that one out on a very high line.
Sort of trying to get back.
It's got back close, well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Speed was optimal.
Could be in the count.
Well, so from our side camera, you can see there that third bowl of Brad Stanford right on the jack. And Carolyn on the backhand here. Well, she gets the gate.
Love the line here. Could land that bowl.
She's going to be very close.
Oh, what a bowl.
Great shot. Didn't get the result she achieved, but second shot's always good.
Fine effort. You can see that one as it comes back down again. She had that hole. Was able to get right down the other side of the shot bowl, and she's good, but just slid past. Back live now.
Oh, not too far away here.
Well, got a bit too much of the jack. It's unlucky. Speed costly, and now for Carolyn a chance to throw one right out wide. Finishing behind. Yeah, sort of cover and count here. Very, very good bowl. See for Mark, he can draw this with confidence, puts his nose on it. Can make a number again if he can get the jack back towards the centre line.
Just got a hole on that line.
Well, he's played good weight to draw the shot, hasn't he? One more roll, he's in.
Yep.
Oh,
maybe not. Close.
The old early commentary call.
Yeah, so just letting you know where all the traps are for new players.
Yep.
Carolyn Wickham, which is a picture of concentration.
On a pretty good line again.
I'm calling this one to count though.
All right, the early crow. You haven't learned anything, but you might be right.
Yeah,
that's in.
Great bowl.
It's number one, and we'll see what the players indicate. 2 shots, it is. So 2 shots to the Lowlands duo. They're in front 2-1 after 2 ends. And, well, like so many of these games, they seem pretty well matched early on.
Yeah, it's been pretty good quality bowls all around from what I can see. Looking at all the heads all day, and pretty high quality games considering everyone's only been playing basically under 2 years or around that mark anyway.
Well, you've got a couple of other charges that you're looking at closely here as well. Tell us about the other Nepean Highlands team that's qualified. for this event.
Yeah, we've both probably got close connections. Mine's probably closer. My lovely fiance is playing with Gold Squad, Chelsea Renouve.
Yes.
Then this is their second year coming up. They had two different partners last year, but they married up this year, and they're watching with great enthusiasm, actually, I should say.
Well, so should. They've been giving a good account of themselves. You can see all the results on the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au, or download the BowlsLink app. You can keep an eye on how everyone's going, including your mate, Chelsea. She's played a couple of good ones. I've just looked over my shoulder. She's got two sitting right on it. So you can catch up with all the results right there as the players are live scoring for us. Now we've seen Lowlands tried this the first end. They wanted to go full length, and John Buckton did lob the jack into the pit, but he's corrected nicely here, and they're going almost maximum distance. So a good test for these players and their techniques early on.
I've been super impressed with Brad from Figtree. His line is immaculate so far in this 3 ends we've played. And as soon as you find your line, your weight normally comes with, so...
Yeah, it's a green you can play with confidence. The pace and the line tend to match up in your head. There's somewhere it's a little bit more tricky, but he started brightly. Has been asked to change hands, though. It's that first bowl of John parking what looks in a pretty good track for the forehand, and he's...
I've given the mockery. I apologise.
Yeah, there you go. The commentator's curse once again. Now John's out on a nice high line here. So that's where they get back from. Carolyn giving it plenty of applause on the way in. And yeah, half a match short. That's an excellent effort at this range.
Yeah, definitely this length, that's going to be hard to beat. Just trying to put more bowls in the head, and then if you have a chance, the last bowl to peel it out. That's my suggestion.
Well, 11 ends, you don't have a lot of time to come back to. If you drop a number early on, it's a ruthless speed of the game. And, well, I think you fellas probably have benefited and been sort of, that was dead to your detriment in the first game a little bit. Had to chase a few, and then the last game you got out to a good lead.
Yeah, 11 ends is definitely cutthroat, but still, like I said, those boys played awesome, so they deserve the win over us.
So, Carolyn, she's favouring the sunglasses at that end. She threw them on the first time. She's got them up on the head now. They've been in the pocket. I think it's one of those tricky things often when you're playing under a roof is knowing just quite what eye protection you want. Yes, no.
I think she's pinged her partner and get out of behind the head.
Well, they were a little bit tardy coming out from lunch. I didn't find them anything, but they got the very quick briefing, so maybe she was saying get out of the way of the camera. But you don't need those distractions. First bowl just perhaps runs on a little bit too far into the ditch. Mark Henningsen now.
I love the grass coming down here, just all on the weight.
Well, he's getting some early applause. It's down piece of the jack. Well, if it fell over, he might have been really good there. That's going to be close.
Yeah, probably still one down, I'd say.
John Buckton saying it's one. I think she can stay on this backhand.
Definitely can land that last ball that came through with the right weight. So, again, you're just drawing here. If you get to the back bowl, it's a bonus.
Yeah, well, I talk about this often. You've got a fixed reference point there. You're drawing to the tee. You know where the tee is.
Yeah.
You know, draw to that. And that was exactly what John Buckton suggested. Just get to the tee.
Pretty close as
Super
well.
close.
Great effort.
Well, I think if you're Mark here, you can probably play something very similar. You were so close the first time. I think you can
There's not really much else on, is there?
get a bit excited sometimes, but when you play the first one so well, I think double up, go again. A little bit tighter this time.
Definitely on the skinnier side.
Weight was impeccable though. That was
It wasn't
very
far away
tidy.
at all.
So here's Carolyn. She has got the sunglasses on now.
Oh, means business.
And he really, well, Tiger only wears red on Sundays, so Carolyn might be just third bowl specialist. I'm going to get the glasses on. This is when I get serious.
It might be a bit tight, I think.
She's going a bit quick, I think.
Well, you never know your luck in a big city, but hasn't changed anything. Well, they're talking about having a look on the other hand, maybe, but I think the right call is to stay to the draw.
Yeah, well, he was so close with his first two. I don't see anything else on other than just to try again.
Yeah, look, his weight's perfect.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
a
draw,
hard
so-
shot, but it's only one down. It's not worth the risk of anything else, I don't think.
Well, yeah, there was an indication that maybe they could get the red through the yellow and get them both out. But again, early doors, you're only one down. You've had two excellent efforts. So let's see what he can do here, Mark Henningsen. Well, he's lobbed that one right out wide. Maybe an overcorrection of sorts. A favour that's going to be 1 to Lowlands, yes. So 3-1 after 3. Andrew's not going to be happy when he comes back and his lolly bucket's empty, boys, but that's all right. And you can see just rolling through at the bottom of your screen here all the scores from the games. We'll bring those to you every couple of ends, but you can head on to the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au, or download the BowlsLink app. You can get all of those scores on your phone, plus heaps more on the BowlsLink app. So get that downloaded now. You see your upcoming matches. You can enter competitions. You can do it all with just a couple of touches on your device. So head on to your app store and download the BowlsLink app and get going. I've just noticed out the window here, boys, there's some tassels, some spectators here from Padstow who are getting very serious. The cheerleading squad.
That's great to see.
There's been a bit of noise around all day. It's been good.
Well, there's a couple of big bowls played in that second session, and the crowd on the balcony have been very appreciative as well. Lots of the locals getting down, enjoying the contest here on a Thursday. It's a good start.
I think that's the best thing about this concept is that everyone's obviously a new bowler in this, and then the clubs get behind them, and bring supporters out. I was lucky enough to get supporters last year for the final. They drove up for the day, which was really awesome. But we versed the guys from Bronte. They brought about 5 people up. That's good to see. They're just backing their new bowlers.
Yeah, and such a good thing that our sport and our clubs do. Making sure that when you get into the game and you're starting to, well, you get to a state final, why wouldn't you get the support of your entire club?
Yeah, you don't get too many chances to get there.
Speak for yourself. You've done all right. It's fantastic. There's, of course, my co-commentators had a good run at the state championship finals earlier this year in Ballina. We got to spend some time up there, and just great to take our events out all across New South Wales. There's some brilliant clubs wherever you go. But this is one of them, of course, Raymond Terrace Jets, prominent in the Platinum Pennant. He's got the right side of that and a good touch.
Yeah, good result.
And some more to come. So we've got the rookie singles finals this weekend, of course, and then 2 weekends' time, Bowls New South Wales will be bringing you the over 40 pairs state finals from Yamba. So looking forward to seeing there's some red hot sides in that.
Hopefully me and Jordan can have a go in that soon.
Yes, in another decade or so. Yeah. No, it's one that's becoming a much more prominent event on the calendar. People are keen to play, and why wouldn't you?
Oh, it's a big respect to Bowls New South Wales creating events like that. You know, even the rookies, I think this year was the most entries in the pairs and the singles. Mixed pairs was most entries again.
Huge.
You know, that's a credit to Bowls New South Wales putting these events on and, you know, creating confidence for new bowlers even playing big banks.
Well, there's an appetite for some great bowls. We see slap of the hands there from the boys. And here you can see why.
The quality is crazy here. Just like, it's awesome to see.
Played absolutely perfect weight. Plenty of chances with that weight.
And you can see the boys slapping hands. That's a good shot there, bro. And quite right. So pressure on here. 2 down. Carolyn's lifted the glasses off her lid. She's had a good look at that. And to reach down the forehand, can land either of the 2 dark bowls from Figtree. Land the jack. Just a little bit firm on that one, but gave it a chance. So important. Well, Mark Henningsen, if he can get one roll out of the shot bowl, that would be absolutely brilliant. But even just get down to the yellow at the back of the rink.
I actually like this call on the backhand. If he finishes on the high side, it still leaves that open side, no bowls to land on. So, and that's a perfect shot.
Finished jack high.
Perfect shot.
So, didn't get the indication there from John, but may well be 2.
It definitely looks like 2. And it's a hard shot on the forehand here to try and draw the shot.
Oh, she's played a much tighter line here, Carolyn. And missing in good areas gives you a good chance. That's just a little bit too tight. The other side of that bowl, she was a big chance.
The weight was definitely much better than her first there, so...
Park one in front was the call.
Yeah, a little short counter would be pretty handy.
I think it's well pointed here. Just under that yellow.
It's not far away.
Well, either side gets a result. Just didn't need the kiss. It's probably landed in a good home, though, to protect at the back of the rink there. You can see it's yellow, and then right at the back corner is the red. So if Carolyn does get a big piece of the jack, But I think the weight that she played the last one was pretty close to being right.
Not far away.
Well, big piece of the jack, but the wrong piece, the wrong side. And might have just cut it down. Fave from here, it's only one now to Figtree.
I don't know if they're discussing to sit on the yellow there on the inside on the forehand, but I'd be just drawing here, get two on the board and get the mat and start rolling again.
Well, it just needs to stay off this front bowl.
Good track to sit that yellow at the back, or
If it stayed off the front, I liked it to get down to the yellow, but we're going to see one shot it is to Figtree. So Figtree 2, Lowlands 3, 4 ends completed. Lowlands, of course, hoping that the ladder leading side in this section might get knocked off, and then they're a chance to get through. So the Padstow team currently lead the section with 2 wins plus 6. But Lowlands, 1 win and all square, might be able to spring a bit of an upset here and maybe make up that margin if Padstow were to get defeated.
Looks like they're both favouring the long length here, going down the hill, so...
So we'll see if they can maintain this excellent standard that we've seen so far. Padstow are leading, I can tell you, viewers, 6-1 through 5 ends. So if you're Lowlands, I think you've just got to concentrate on winning this game and hope that the result goes your way. But they will know. They will know. They've got access to the live scores, as we all do, what the outcome might be.
You got any events coming up yourself, Nico?
Yes, mate. I'm glad you asked. The Jindabyne High Country Triples in 2 weekends' time. We actually lost a team today, so if you boys are interested. It's over 40 pairs weekend. I know you're not going to that. No, that's my next thing. And then, of course, Christmas break and the Summerland pairs up in Cherry Street will be my next major event. Looking forward to playing with that. I've got the fortune of playing alongside Gavin Spears, who's recently been named in the Northern Rivers side. And it's a good-looking side Northern Rivers have put together this year for inter-region. So Spears is probably watching. He's an absolute unit on these things.
Jordan and I have been lucky enough to be in our squad for the Nepean Highlanders. So
yes, congratulations to you both.
Looking forward to that.
Outstanding.
And I'll probably see you at Ballina. I'm looking forward to their Summerland series. I played in the singles last year and I loved it.
Well, it's a tournament that's attracted some of the very best from the northern part of New South Wales and Queensland over the years, and Corey Wedlock has had a bit of a mortgage on the trophy, but he doesn't always have it his own way.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to verse him round 1.
pretty fair
Section
leading
1
that.
last year, so that was good fun.
It's always good to test yourself against the best. And this is some of the best here from Brad Stanford. He's found his range. The first one missed big, but he's corrected beautifully with the next 2 bowls.
Brad's with his line. His line's immaculate. I can't mock him now for this end. He hasn't got any more pills to go.
Yes.
So
Well, it was a good correction of weight there from John. Hasn't really finished in an area that Carolyn Wickham can do anything with, though, sadly. But she'll have a chance to run into something. The head's set up quite nicely for the forehand. You can see it's just looks quite inviting down there. It's going to need some bowls in the head. So, Mark Henningsen would have loved to have got to that jack, you feel, and just tuck it around the corner there. Carolyn getting serious here. The sunglasses are on once again. Well, John's looking at this one intently. I don't know that it's quite going to hold the line.
holding for a long way.
Well, she's played that absolutely beautifully.
Screamer.
What a bowl.
Even though she's down, that is a screamer.
Yeah, great bowl.
We did say that looked inviting, and she's run into it with a lovely bit of weight. The jack has rattled around in there, and looking out the window, I almost favour the red bowl.
I think I did see a call for Figtree holding.
It's going to be close. So the jack's just tucked in between the dark bowl and the red there.
Pretty good area, that.
Well, he's found himself with the tee now, and I wonder whether that doesn't open up another shot. Look to pot the red through clean, but if he does get enough of the jack kills, he'll have one on the tee.
Just going to play something pretty similar
Oh,
here.
if you're playing the forehand,
Yeah.
if you played that good on the forehand, I wouldn't be changing your hand.
You're exactly right, boys. There was some probably robust discussion between the two players there as to what was the optimal hand to play, but I think Carolyn's shown plenty so far, and
Not far away again.
I don't mind this for a track either.
Just got a release.
What a bowl.
Well,
Oh, wow.
oh,
2
the
seconds now, like.
It takes out the shot that I was
Yeah, that's
thinking
right.
about. If you're Mark Henningsen, you say, how early can I put that in my pocket? I don't. If I've got the shot, I don't want to play anything at this.
Yeah, it's a pretty good home, that.
Well, we've seen with how Carolyn's been holding it, just, 2 bowls to the left there.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
On the track, and you can see there, well, there's a talk. You can get down, squeeze the shot bowl through.
Again, well pointed, I think.
Yeah. Weight looks good too. Just going to pull up.
That is a
Right,
fair
three very
bowls.
good bowls.
Very fair set.
Yep, and it's going to be 1 to Figtree, and that will be all for that end. It's a good tussle here, 3 all after 5. Let's have a look at that last bowl. Oh, sorry, the first bowl of Carolyn Wickham here that really put the pressure on in this head. Holding a good 2, and she comes and rattles around in there with just immaculate weight. Can't ask for much more than that if you're Carolyn Wickham. So Mark Henningsen, well, he's been crystal clear with where he wants this. He stood astride the tee. Said, right up here, please. Are you surprised, boys, that no one's tried a different length? They seem to be really evenly matched here, that no one's gone for a real little one to just change it up?
Yeah, just to change the shackles. I know if I was Lowlands at the moment, I would be trying to get on Brad's hand. Brad's just found the centre line all the time. So the open side to the green, he's playing that really well. But doesn't look like there's an opportunity to play there at the moment with a kind of... Well, he looks like he's going down there, so... Especially forehand coming down, I believe Brad's just found the centre line every time, so they just need to change something there, in my opinion.
Well, you can see that first bowls might have been in John Buckton's eye a little bit, but he's played it beautifully.
Great starter.
So for Brad now to correct, make sure he gets back to the centre. He's tightened this one up a fraction too. Watching it intently, this is getting back well.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Bowls in the head on these kind of greens, running 18 seconds and wide, is so crucial.
So he stayed off the front. Just quite didn't have the weight that time. He's been well matched up front so far, but I think Carolyn continues to play big bowls under pressure. I've been impressed with her. Seeing Brad Stanford once again. Well, he's trotting out this one, asking it to hang around. It's listened to.
Could sit the yellow if it's got the weight. Oh, he's just dead drawn it. What a
Well,
shot.
flops in off his own. That's a great bowl.
Very good sportsmanship from Carolyn, clapping it all the way up, acknowledging it was a good bowl too.
Yeah, fantastic to see. Sportsmanship on show from all our players here. Even amongst the excitement, this is a state final. But good bowls are worthy of applause, and we're seeing plenty of them here. Probably want to go a little bit firmer with that track. He's got something that's a little bit behind, but for Carolyn, pressure's on again. Going to the mat down. A little bit tricky though if you're Mark Henningsen. There's not really an easy way to make another one here. I think he's got to look to maybe change it up, because you feel that the way that Carolyn's been playing, she's just going to come through and sit the shot bowl and grab that jack and move it.
She's got two chances there, hasn't she? So, and then, like you said, her weight's been awesome so far. So.
So Mark maybe looking to try to beat Carolyn Wickham to it. Just knocked up.
So nice positive backhand shot here. Metre over, 2 metres over. Sit the bowl, get the jack through.
I think the line's good enough for
Well,
it.
you saw John got excited about it early, but he ran out of enthusiasm just as quickly. You say the line was good. You can see the Brad Stanford there who's saying, well, if you can get to the back, it might protect if Carolyn's going to rumble up.
Yeah, well, you'd think Carolyn's sort of probably got to play a metre or two through on the back end now, I'd say. So getting behind's a good call.
Well, this is going to be pretty good, particularly if it sneaks past that yellow back to the centre line. That's very good.
Yeah, I think she's got to be just underneath her own now and trying to land the shot bowl.
Yeah. Oh. So the call now looks to be try to make a number, and I'm okay with this.
Yeah, well, they got the protection behind now as well.
Yeah, any cut of the jacks down the line's really good. So, and I like the direction of it.
Pretty close, or it's just...
Oh, drifted out a little bit there.
Well, hasn't made any easy, but he's only one shot to Figtree at the moment. So Carolyn, a couple of misses here, but she's on a much more positive track this time. Just didn't quite have the weight to match. It was a good track though.
For the shot.
And one shot it's going to be to Figtree. So 4-3, they've hit the front again. It's been a back and forth contest.
Yeah, almost full length here, I would suggest again.
It's been very much the go so far. And we see Mark Henningsen is just wandered up a little bit from the back of the rink. He's just a metre and a bit up, and that's exactly where the jack's been rolled to. It's good jack rolling. I'll have to watch that back. I've got very little with the jack. Don't let me play lead anymore.
Probably cost Jordan a few games over our history, throwing the jack in the ditch and losing the momentum.
It's a big thing, momentum in any contest.
Yeah, see, if I was John here, I'd be playing on his hand. How well Brad's going, but it looks like he's playing the backhand down.
Yeah, round the clock it's been from John Buckton so far. But he's backed himself, he's played it well. Get back to the tee, that's a good start.
Yeah, very good start.
Especially here at Raymond Terrace, it's definitely hard leading up, playing around the clock, I feel. But obviously doing a good job of it.
Well, we'll see. I saw last time around going in this direction, Brad Stanford corrected after missing a little bit to the big side. Hasn't done so yet, but he's got some runs on the board early. We saw the scores flashing through. There's a couple of games that have, there's some good margins out there. Merimbula are having a big win over Tea Gardens, and the Huskerson team are up 15-1 over Talara. He's been my man too, Shane Tomlinson from Talara. We've hit it off well. Helped him out. He didn't charge his phone last night, so that was going to make live scoring a bit challenging.
Very difficult doing that.
Girls are in a bit of a battle over there now. It's 7-6, is it?
Yeah, 7-6 over 7.
Yeah, so this is Whitney Layla and Chelsea Renouf from the Pean Highlanders. They're up against the Rathmines duo of Ken Donovan and Vicky McKay.
Pretty sure they're both the teams that have only won in their section so far, so it's obviously a pretty important game there.
Well, we're seeing just on top of our picture there, we can see John was saying, how did that not stop? And perhaps conditions changing a little bit as we get into the certainly the warmth of the afternoon. A little bit steamy under the dome. They did put the water on it this morning. So perhaps less common for clubs with roofs and synthetic greens that this is a sand field, and it does require some water from time to time to just keep it firm.
It's been a high quality match so far. This is definitely the loosest end they've had. There's plenty of time, plenty room to draw for both skips here.
Yeah, well, you can see Brad's just doing the old thing. Just give me one to my foot. I want one within a mat's length, please, anywhere. And, well, right on cue. Has he got the pace? Just a fraction firm, so another one at the back of the rink there. It's interesting, isn't it, when you start seeing all the players missing in the same spot, you feel, well, something must have changed or something must be doing, different to how I'm assessing it. Because we see these common, not mistakes, but just common misses.
Yeah, well, as we found out from the locals, they do say it is downhill going this direction, so it's not surprising to see a couple past the jack.
Carolyn down on this forehand again, down this way. Very good.
Well, Carolyn Wickham, she's got this figured out. That's number one, and it's number one with a bullet too. It's a long way second at the moment.
She's starting to turn it on now, isn't she?
Well, you wonder just where this game's going to be broken open, and I did say Carolyn was my player to watch before. She's done little to change that. But at 4-3, it's defence has been the winner so far. 7 shots only in 6 ends. You feel the first team to get a good multiple, or maybe win 2 or 3 on the spin, will be the side that wins this game.
Definitely agree with you there, Nick.
So Carolyn, and why wouldn't she, persevering on this forehand. A little bit high and a little bit firm this time. See, Mark, he was looking at that one intently. Got it away nicely.
Very well pointed.
Oh, this one's got every chance. If you can get down, grab the jack now. That's a fantastic bowl, super bowl.
Great shot. Perfect weight. Gave it a chance. Could have sat the orange out.
Well, it's a call I understand here, but I'm not sure I agree with.
Yeah, she's played the forehand
Played the forehand so good. I understand it's going to look, perhaps a little bit easier there, but
could still land the ball on the forehand as well. There was no real reason to change.
oh, yes, John Buckton urging that one back to the centre line, but
Unfortunately, overplayed it.
Yeah.
Just obviously a new hand there. Yeah, it's
easy to do, and it's going to be one shot to Figtree Sports, so they're out to the biggest lead of the match, 5 shots to 3, but it's all just about being in singles. As we're approaching the back half of this game, we're into the back half of this matchup now. Is a 2-shot lead going to be enough? I mean, you can't defend a 2-shot lead, but one wonders, with how little offense we've seen in this game, Now this Lowlands duo is going to find a number somewhere to hit the front. So as the scores roll through at the bottom of your screen there, reminder you can get onto the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au, or download the BowlsLink app to catch all the action all around the sport, but particularly here at Raymond Terrace here for the Bowls New South Wales 2025 Rookie Finals. This is the pairs. This is session 3. This is round 3 for these sides. We've still got one more session to come this afternoon. Nick Hind alongside Josh Ingram and Jordan Maloney. I thank you for your company wherever you're watching around Australia or around the world. It's been a good contest so far. Are any of you boys going to put your house on one of these two sides to go away and win it, or is it still too far out?
It's too far out for me. It's definitely been a neck and neck battle. I think if someone changes the length, that could be the determining factor.
Yeah, which team's willing to take a risk? You know,
It's hard to do in an 11-end game, isn't it?
And it is a risk too, because if it goes wrong and you drop a number, it might be game, set, bingo. But we're seeing here that all the players have been quite well matched. And you can see on the left of your picture there, view as well, there's a good crowd in Thursday afternoon here at Raymond Terrace. People escaping that biting sun, and they might wander in and find themselves a cool treat as well. We went to saw these boys last night. We were at one of the local venues for dinner. They had lovely air conditioning in there. I was most welcome.
With the view too.
And view over the river. An excellent feed. We've threatened we'd be back there on Friday night to watch some of the cricket and have dinner again. As we see, Bradley's taken the weight off. Has he taken too much off? Oh, it's easy to do. Uphill, as the locals have told us. Opportunity now for John Buckton. If he can really nail it with this one, I'd love to see him playing it the other hand.
I love the grass here because it's going to come in late.
Well, he set up that pretty nicely though for Carolyn. She can play her famous forehand. 2 slips in a gully there.
And that's all starting tomorrow. I'm keen for that. Who isn't?
Yes, I don't know too many around the place who are here who won't be keeping a close look at the Cricket Australia app too while they're out playing perhaps, or once they come in. We'll be down to the semi-final or nearing the final by the time the first ball's bowled tomorrow afternoon. But do stick with us. We've got one more session to come at around 3:30 this afternoon, and then tomorrow we'll be back with you from 9 a.m. for the post-sectional quarterfinals. The 8 section winners will be going head-to-head in knockout play. But there's still a way to go in all of these Session 3 games. Now Carolyn.
Yeah, good time to draw a little toucher here.
Famous forehand like he called. It's
Just a little bit, just overplayed it fractionally. That might give yourself a chance to the jack there though. A little front noser could make 4. See there, those yellow bowls looking bright, ripe and waiting. Big here for Mark Henningsen. Nothing really in the area for Figtree. He did say he don't want to drop a number at any stage. A game this close. Well, it's easy to do. His first one was a little bit underweight, undergrassed, and he's just added a little bit more of both.
Yeah, front noser here is going to be huge.
So Carolyn.
On the right line for it.
She's really been a million miles away on the forehand.
Oh, what a pole.
Got a touch, but
unlucky.
didn't get enough of it.
Probably still the one, I assume.
Yeah, one shot is all. The call from Brad Stanford. And there's not really any options here to make a score if you're Figtree Sports. I think you've just got to take your medicine, try to draw it cold. And I think backhand is the call. He's got a couple to promote there.
Yeah, he can finish in a good home behind there as well if he doesn't get the
Well,
shot.
exactly right. Prevents against a potential, 4 or 5. Well, Josh has just pointed out his fiancée has played 3 absolute crackers a couple of rinks over. She'll be giving you some schooling on how to play that rink later on, I suspect.
Yeah, well, I'm normally not the skip position, so can I feed my lead or not? Because I know what's going to come back in a few games' time.
Well, he's gone the forehand here, and he's played it very nicely.
Played a gem.
Vital time there.
Finishing a really good
Mark
home too.
Henningsen. You feel there's still enough room, maybe if she can get her nose onto the jack, that it can pot it through the hole, make a 2 perhaps.
Yeah, it's still on, but that's made it a lot harder.
That 4 or 5 is going to be hard to come by now.
Yeah, I think it's still a dead draw. If you accidentally go a bit heavy and obviously trailer, it's a bonus. But you've obviously got something to land on if you're tight. So try to take the one and run. Tough shot.
Well, important time there from Mark Henningsen. Get down, get the shot. Carolyn. She's played some absolute crackers so far.
Oh, shit, this is the line too. This is the
Well,
line.
there's another one come into this. I've got the replay button at the ready. It's gone too far.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can have a look at that one once again. You can see what she was looking to do. Any trail of the jack back there was yellow, and red
Very
to
unlucky.
catch.
Even if she popped it just another couple of feet further, they had another one back there as well, but very unlucky.
And
Absolutely teethed it too. Couldn't get in the middle of middle.
yeah, well, you can see even just a thin edge on the jack would have been a good result, but
that was probably best.
luck is a
result.
fortune, and the luck hasn't gone the way of Carolyn Wickham in this instance.
Oh, here we go. There's a change up.
Yes, like it, as you say. We were expecting this at some stage, and Figtree are going to take a bit of a risk here. They've brought the mat. Well, it's still stayed right back, but they've dropped the jack only 24, 25 metres. This will be the shortest one we've played all game. Really good test of that fingertip weight control.
He looks like he's nailed the first bowl too.
Yeah, good starter.
It's a very good start with a massive change of length.
So it was only one shot prior in there. So Stanford and Henningsen, 3-shot lead, 3 to go. You feel as though that might be enough. Carolyn had that chance to maybe make a number. And now with just 3 ends to play, 9 shots in total scored this game. It's been a quality contest from our rookies who continue to impress.
Yeah, we had Brad change of hand there, and obviously from the yellow bowl, he's getting the yellow bowl in, but I would have definitely kept him on the forehand the way he was playing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, as a novice bowler, it's an easy thing to get worried about, chipping something up into shot. But if you build that head and you're parking bowls around, you can always move them out again.
I think this is fairly well pointed.
Yeah, a bit to like about this one. You just get past his first, that's going to be pretty handy in for 2. There'll still be a few outside that. Nothing past the jack yet. Whitney and Chelsea have hit the front, boys. 10-8.
Yeah, I think they just picked up a 3 there.
Well, there's one. That's a good home, getting past the jack there from John. He's done the right thing, given Carolyn a chance to get something at the back of the rink. You can see they're deep in discussion at the right-hand side. John Buckton and Carolyn Wickham. How do we make a 3? How do we get back? It's only 1 and over, but a draw's no good.
Carolyn can't play a forehand here, unfortunately, at the moment.
Well, this looks pretty good. Mark Henningsen. It's right down, parks behind the jack, or a little squeeze across. Oh, it's good home.
Yeah, right idea. Little trail in behind the bowls would be perfect here.
Well, she's played some genius bowls on the forehand. The backhand we haven't seen as much of yet from Carolyn, but once again gave it a chance, got past. First time on this much dinkier length.
Any tick on the jack behind the other bowls here that's going to make it half for Carolyn.
Well, something just like this. Oh,
Love the weight.
Nice speed to do exactly that. Well, there's a big number building here for Figtree. And the nearest bowl for Lowlands is John Buckton's gold bowl, top left there. Super important for Carolyn to get something close here, get second or third shot. Because that jack's sitting quite lonely.
Looks to be a little bit quick out of the hand, is it?
Well, certainly an aggressive track. And, well, the only thing, maybe they've got a sneakier plan than we perhaps have given them credit for, because now there is 3 at the back of the rink for Lowlands. There we go, guts that jack all the way back there, or kill.
This is very close.
Wow. Could be 3, could be 4 down.
Unfortunately, I think it's go time. It's get the jack right back, you make 4.
Yep, I tend to agree. You can see at the back of the rink there was 3 catches.
It's definitely an aggressive searching weight.
Pretty close.
I think she needs to go heavier.
Get the inside of that bowl.
Well, she bounces off the front and it's pretty good, but it's going to be at least 3 to Figtree Sports.
Yeah, you called it, Nick, the old change of length, and they've taken maximum opportunity here.
Just opened up the game a bit, didn't it?
So we'll see the tape employed for the first time here. But yes, I mean, it's a risk, right? It is a risk, changing the length, but fortune favours the brave, and we know now that Figure you're going to be picking up at least 3 here. They'll be out to a 6-shot lead with 2 to play. Now, we've seen a few sides make some valiant comebacks in the final 2 ends, and you boys were certainly one of them. But as we know, it's very, very hard to pick up big numbers here, and 3 shots it is to Stanford and Henningsen. They're out to a 9-3 lead, 2 ends to play, and the risk has been rewarded. The only question is now, do you continue with it?
That was my next question. Do you? I would. Winning head like that, yeah.
Yeah, and look, no knock on the Lowlands duo, but their closest bowl wasn't really in any chance of being shot. I think if you're the Figtree team, and they're going to go do that again. We can see at the top of the picture there, Mark Henningsen once again. He's trotted right up. Let's try that again, please.
This game in front of us between Birrong, is it Inverell?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been an absolute cracker. I've been sort of keeping an eye on it, and the heads have been awesome.
Yeah, the standard from these rookie players has been immense, and this is only day one. We've still got finals to be played tomorrow, and well, you can only imagine the standard improves.
Well, especially with these Figtree boys, this is obviously they can't get out of the section now, but this is obviously a genuine roll-up for their singles play on Saturday and hopefully Sunday.
Yeah, and it's probably a good way of treating it. They can say that they've got out of the section with a good result, likely a good win. I'm not going to discount a little bit of a fight back though. I don't know that every punch has been thrown by Lowlands just yet. And maybe second time lucky on this short length. See John and Carolyn respond. Something to go home proud with.
Bit of pressure on Chelsea here. Over on the other rink.
Couple down. She's on a very nice track. Just don't think it's there.
What a shame it's not the streaming game, boys. We'll have to we'll have to speak to the people who selected these matches. But slightly different format this year, so we did make some adjustments to the format from those that might have known it in the past. We have now where we play winners of the first round. We'll play other first round winners in round 2. What that does is keeps every section live. There's no chance of having a dead rubber, and it means every game is valuable. So, really maximising the players' time on the green and the importance of every game that they're playing. And well, just a couple of questions being asked. What do I do here? Because there's a little bit of traffic on the right-handed backhand here for Brad Stanford. Very compact action, isn't it? There's not a lot that can go wrong when it's that...
He gets him away well, doesn't he? And he's right on it here.
Great shot, change of hand. Great shot.
Change hand. May have even got a kiss on the jack there. And we're going to see change of hand too from John Buckton. We haven't seen a lot of the Buckton forehand. Well, he's given it a good ride, hasn't he?
He's definitely given it a chance.
Oh. Maybe we should have seen some more of it. So matches are being completed as we go here. I'll bring up the ticker so you can see how your mates have got on. So a couple of games completed, couple still to be played, and a couple of sections where results are still up in the air. So make sure you check out the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au. Download the BowlsLink app. Check out all of the action across the sport. You can can have this at your club. We've got lots of clubs hosting their tournaments and championships through BowlsLink now. It's a fantastic initiative. Give your members an opportunity to interact with the sport the same way that we do here. Well, that was pretty well left in the end.
Good miss and finishing a good home in the end.
The former cricketer, he left that alone nicely, Mark Henningsen.
I think the Padstow guys had a good win there. They're cheering on their support.
The cheerleaders are going off.
Well, that will see Padstow through in this section. And congratulations to them. They've looked a pretty good side. Padstow, of course, the defending rookie pairs champions. Jack Barclay and his dad, the winners last year.
And Jack qualified for the singles as well, so...
Yeah, we'll see him in action, I believe. We'll certainly see him in action in the commentary box across the weekend. So Carolyn got a fortunate rub on the last one, but didn't quite get in for shot. That might be in for number one, though.
Yeah, looks that way.
2 was the indication. I think you've got to stay positive at this. Six shots, you can make it up. And there is a little collection at the back of the rink of Lowlands bowls now. Solid trail. Carolyn could find a 3 here. But Mark Henningsen, he's going to look to continue to apply the pressure.
Great bowls.
Well, it might just be in the catching pen there too. I think Carolyn need to be looking for the jack here. And right to the back of the rink. Make a 3. She's played positive wide at this. That was the wait for the shot. Get the jack right back, but it's going to be 2 and a victory to the Figtree Sports duo. 11 shots to 3. So they're going to win, but we will play the last end. Sectional play, all ends are required to be completed. As margins and the like can come into it. But we already know that the section winner here is going to be Padstow. And a little bit of a discussion on what we're going to play for the last end. And I think as you boys identified, let's do something that we might try on the singles here. You know, Matt right up, put the jack on the tee, something that's really different. Don't want to give too much away, but that is one of my go-tos in singles if I'm struggling.
Right, jack on the pit first bowl.
Yes. I've got to be really struggling to be doing that now. BPL Cup, you see that though as a strategy quite often. You know, when you're placing the mat, placing the jack, you do see sides that are looking at some of these more creative strategies, and you see it on television. The Bowls Premier League, of course, was in Pine Rivers recently, and
definitely in the tie-break end,
It's a viable strategy when you're as good as some of those players are, particularly. As the gas bagging continues in front of our cameras, the players are coming and making their way from the rink. And they're going to play, this will be in. But this will be about only a metre or so more than minimum length. So an excellent test here. Brad Stanford and Mark Henningsen, who will be in action this weekend. We may even see them on the live stream. And, well, there'll be a few outside that. Decent start. Boys are watching on intently here. It's a great battle between Witt and Chelsea.
Yeah, I think they're one down playing the last holding one with Chelsea having 2 bowls left. And
You're exactly right.
Rathmore, I think it's Rathmore?
Rathmines.
Rathmine, I apologise. Have 1 bowl left.
So another good bowl there from Brad Stanford. He's
Centre line's been perfect most of the game. That's where the pressure's been put on.
He's done well on this change to the short length. He was the first to nail it. And for John Buckton, well, he gets down to the jack here. This might change the length.
Oh,
there you go.
Teefed it.
Oh, it's the last end. Give him a chance to run into the pit. You can see there's a bit of discussion here. How do I get to that jack?
Pressure's going to be on Chelsea on last bowl here, I think. Over there.
When he said she's down, so...
Excitement galore. There's still just only a couple of games to be completed here. We're with you to the end. So Nick Hind alongside Josh Ingram, Jordan Mullaney. Bring you here the action from Raymond Terrace. Brad Stanford wasn't given the green light to run that into the pit. And he's parked up a bit short and got in the road for the to do what I've been calling for. But good finish here for John Buckton. He can park another one on it. He'd be proud of how he's played today. Well, that's a loose one, but that's okay. He's got some credits in the bank.
He's played well. All four of them have played well.
It's been good to see the camaraderie, the pleasure that all these players have had in one another's company. And looking forward to seeing some more of it. Do stick with us. Make sure that you like, follow and subscribe Bowls New South Wales on all our social media channels. Have your notifications turned on as we are chasing 1 billion subscribers on YouTube.
Chelsea's close here.
Oh, well.
Wow.
I don't think she can quite believe it. As we look over it, so a great contest comes to an end. We're going to see the last few bowls here. You know, it's going to be a win for Figtree Sports, but the margin is yet to be determined. Mark Henningsen's bowling to his bag. That one's gone into the sump. So as I say, yes, do like, follow, subscribe, have your notifications turned on. We'll be back on air at about 3:30 for this afternoon's final round matchup. And I can even let you know who that's going to be.
I think it's the games in our section.
Oh, you're exactly right. So it's going to be the Bronte teams. So Nikola Brakovic and Philip Prudich against Brett Cam from Ocean Shores and Steve Pilcher from Condong. They're going to be our live stream match this afternoon. Both those sides have shown that they're plenty capable, so we should see some cracking bowls.
We need everyone to cheer on Ocean Shores and Condong for us.
Oh, this is well pointed coming down here.
Well, that's a bowl with a classy player there.
Oh,
you might be called to do that in the singles game, and he's played an absolute cracker. So, what are you going to do about that, Carolyn Wickham? To turn through either of the yellow bowls.
Very close. It is very close.
She's not going to get through and get to the jack, is she?
Oh.
Well, got a kiss on it. That's remarkable.
She's played really well.
She's
She's
shown
game for not much luck. Really,
shown plenty. Yeah, you're exactly right. Had a couple of great ends where she's given it her best. Last one here from Mark Henningsen. He just wants to repeat the dose. His last effort was absolutely sublime.
He's done it again.
He's very close. Double it up if you don't mind. Oh, welcome. Oh, geez. You'd see there if it flopped back.
Give it a chance down there, Carolyn.
You can see she's got a big smile on her face. They're having a cracking time out here. Win, lose or draw, all our players can be proud of themselves. They're region champions. And I feel it's going to be one shot to complete this match to the team of Stanford and Henningsen. So Figtree Sports are going to run out winners at least 11 shots to 3, and it might be 12. They're going to have a look. Before you go off air, boys, I'm sure you're going to want to go and congratulate and commend Whitney and Chelsea on their fantastic effort. Thank you so much for coming to join us. Best of luck for your game this afternoon. And as we say, everybody in the comment section has to be cheering on the Northern Rivers duo to get past their live streamed opponents from
thanks.
Bronte.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Jordan. It's been a pleasure to have you on. Josh, any final words, mate? It's been a good game.
No, it's been an awesome game. No final words from me, and just thanks for having us on, and good luck to everybody else.
Fantastic. Well, thanks, mate. It's been great to have your company. On behalf of the boys, Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney, my name is Nick Hine. It's been fantastic to have you here with us. Do make sure you stay tuned, as we will be back with you in just about 20 minutes.